Yeah, I'm checking things out during this because this is the free window period, right? So I'm just saying, a buddy of mine was asking that I give the game a chance and see what it has to offer. And I know next to nothing about it, so. Prepare for takeoff. Ooh.
All systems online.
Shield's critical? That don't sound good. Request takeoff.
You are clear to launch.
I'll admit, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool just how heavy of a sim this feels.
Takeoff complete.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh boy, about to do a flip. All right, let's get our. Oh, let's get used to this. Oh man,
Thank you, and please visit again.
that is the perfect experience of me first flying off in a spaceship. So I start flipping, doing a 360, and then slam into the ceiling. I mean, it's pretty cool though. Pretty cool leaving the hangar and just immediately seeing everything. Okay, so it follows your cursor pool. This is especially why I'd want to be able to lock the window or the mouse to the screen at this point. I'll just get a little feel for it. Oh boy. Yeah, we can definitely. If we want to whip around, we can. Ooh, ooh. Move lateral. Can we? A little bit? Kinda? There we go. Well worth spending the lowest amount you can on a starter pack. I was seeing because the starter pack is basically, like, it seems like the price point or the price of entry for if you were buying a new game, right? I think it was around 60 or something when I was getting things going. If this game has, it's already, honestly, it's a pretty good start. It's a lot to take in. Information overload is very much a thing, but it seems promising right out the gate. My brain can't help but immediately go to comparing this to Starfield. Look, anyone who's been on this channel knows I'm a Bethesda basher. I do not particularly enjoy Bethesda games in general. I am already having a little, like, they went heavy on this game, it seems like, on the sim aspect. I think Starfield kind of gimped itself by not going to this extent with it. The feeling, oh my god, I have to get used to the flying though. The feeling here with the extent of how much this is a sim, I think is genuinely to its benefit. Weapon system locked. All right, good to know. Ooh. All right, yeah, makes sense. $45 US is all you spent in real money on this? All the ships you're going to show you bought in game? Yeah, I've heard that you can, if you just commit time to playing, that you can basically, you know, you can get like any ship at that point. But my question for you is, how much time have you, like, what's the amount of grind associated to getting that in-game currency for the equivalent, right? How much does it respect your time versus want you to maybe break down and want to fork over cash? Oh yeah, good shout. Didn't notice there we go, now we're moving.
Landing gear raised.
Good shit. You got me yapping. I was distracted. Because you genuinely have me curious. Like I said, I see, and this is coming from a guy that doesn't really like sim games too much. I don't usually enjoy the feeling of a simulator type of game experience. But this goes beyond being a simulator as far as we're not doing this, y'all. Not yet. We're getting there, I hope. We're not doing the whole exploring the stars yet, to my knowledge, so this being a heavy sim, but still something that you can't genuinely do, this makes my brain happier. Happier than most other sims do. Alright, I understand my weapon system's loud. I ain't trying to shoot nothing, to my knowledge. You can make enough for a decent light fighter in about 8 hours. Interesting. What if I, like, say, I'm not talking like the highest top end, but what if you wanted to get like a fancier ship? Could you ballpark how much you'd have to sink in to get that? Because this is a, like, let's be realistic, everyone. This is an MMO, right? There is not an MMO under the sun that doesn't expect you to kind of commit time and make it a time sink, right? I think it's okay for something to be demanding. If you want to get something fancier, you want to get something cooler, right? It's okay for it to take a little bit of time and effort and work. Because that does give you the sensation of it as a reward. Like you strive to get it. But there's a balance to be struck. If we're saying it's going to take several months, that's too extreme, in my opinion. But there are some MMOs that will make things a chase like that. Or you just fork over some cash, right? Where am I heading? Might help if I turn around and look. I completely, once again, got me yapping. Completely blew past. Yeah, I'd be curious about like a little, you know, a little bit more of the upper echelon of like, I'm not saying top shelf, but just a ballpark estimation on a nicer ship. Is that like about a month's time of gaming? Some like heavy gaming? So how do I okay, I'll rotate here. I'm seeing pin. I've got myself flipped and oh, maybe a little bit of correction there. All right, well, we're gonna be flying sideways. 110 for the Cutlass Black, pretty solid ship to start with. You personally wouldn't go higher than that for a starter game package. Yeah, no, I don't mean like buying it. I mean for an in-game amount of time of playing. Like that, is that the ship that you're referring to? That with 8 hours of, I assume, efficient grinding or playing? If you know what you're doing, you probably have a better time of getting about to it. Just under 2 million. Well, I got 100 mil under my pocket. You know, that's right now, like I said, it's a buyer's market. Also, I like how it shows noise and decoy. Interesting. Can you get got by someone being sneaky in space? In a dogfight? I'd imagine. Trying to see how I can go about. I want to course correct. I want to course correct so badly, y'all. Is it like so? I'm trying to wrap my head around how I like get myself positioned back into a straight facing avenue, but I'll figure that out in the future. Try holding B.
Shields offline.
Uh-oh. Quick travel engaged?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive.
Quantum drive. Oh, okay. That was crazy. Too close.
Shields online.
Oh, that turns your shields off when you try to make use of that. Interesting. But for something in 20 plus million range, you'd say like a week if you find a good way to make the money. Interesting. I appreciate it, Philo. Thank you. So about 20 million range is roughly a week. Okay. That doesn't, honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. I guess, well, you know, again, it depends. Once I haven't seen the list of the ship breakdown. That doesn't seem too terrible, though, as far as, again, MMOs go. I would have expected something a little more egregious. But maybe not. Oh, God. How do I turn? Why do I keep drifting over to the side? Also, where am I trying to go? Land at Baijini Point? Where is that? When you're in B mode, ship flies much faster. Yeah, it felt like it did. I guess I don't have to worry about having shields right now, right?
Offline.
Yeah. Oh, there's Baijini Point. What am... Ooh. No! I should not have embraced the speed. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, well, we went down in a blaze of glory there. That's, again, proper first flight experience.